Hey guys, I am back with another video like I promised you. As I remember in the last video, I said I'd be doing a ARC related video on how to get ARCs, what to do once you get ARCs. Here I am recording that video for you guys. I feel like it's something that a lot of people don't talk about, and small accounts can do it. I wouldn't say easy, but once you know how to do it, it just boosts you and your whole blog, brand, Instagram, little bookstagram thing. I started getting ARCs around 400 followers, maybe even 350. I'll show you some of the ARCs that I've got. And this is my favorite ARC that I've gotten. But a lot of people had issues with the book. I don't know, maybe because I read it such a long time ago, but The Continent by Kira Drake, fucking amazing. Ooh. I 100% recommend. I can't wait for her to release the second book. I am just gonna jump right into the video. The first step is, what is an ARC and how do I get an ARC? Those are the questions that I've been asked on Instagram. Okay guys, sorry about my bag down there. Let's not mind that. Okay, so I've got all my notes on my computer so I can know exactly what to say so I don't miss anything out. What is an ARC? An ARC is advanced reader's copy of a book, which means something done before the published date. It's unedited sometimes, it's only through a couple stages of the editing process, isn't finished yet. ARCs promote the books, they allow readers and people online to find the book before it's released. People are wanting to read it as soon as it's released, and it's not just sitting on the shelf so someone's like, oh, what's that book? You receive this book either in a print form or an ebook form. I don't like reading ebooks, so if I request one, I say, can I please get a print copy? I just ask for a print copy because if they send me an ebook, I'm not guaranteed to read it unless it's unsolicited. And unsolicited books are ones that people send you without you asking. You are not required to review these. If you haven't asked for it, you don't need to review them. That's not your issue. You can if you want to, if you like it, but if it's not your thing, you don't have to if it's unsolicited. Whereas if you've asked for it and it's solicited to be sent to you, you need to read it and you need to review it as promised. Otherwise, you're going to lose credibility in your reviewing, and publishers, authors, they're not going to want to send you books anymore. And that is super important. So you must read books that you've asked for. Some ARCs are unedited, as I said before. So if there's spelling mistakes, grammar errors, some like plot holes, please don't be too harsh on this, as most of the time they're not finished when they're sent to you and they're already in the process of fixing that. So maybe mention it, but don't critique that part of the book too harshly unless it's a major plot hole that you think they need to fix straight away. I've now told you what an ARC is. Let's get into two, which is, where can I get an ARC? How can I start receiving these ARCs? So you want to start receiving ARCs? Great. There are so many different ways that you can get ARCs, different like routes and stuff online for big platforms and small platforms, so you both have equal chances of getting these books. Some ways to request ARCs is through direct contact, emailing publishing companies through their publicity emails, which is usually at the bottom. You click inquiries or media and publicity and it should be there. Or you contact the author's email directly. I would be careful doing this because authors usually don't have, unless they're indie, authors with publishing companies usually don't have their ARCs. They get to decide who gets them. So I prefer to email publishing companies. Once you get a reply, then have a contact within the publishing company to get the books that you want to review. I love Bloomsbury. They have given me so many ARCs to review. They're just amazing. They're super helpful. They reply within a couple days and I think it's really good. When you contact someone directly, such as a publishing company or the author, you need a media kit. That is what's going to go on your email after you say the book and stuff you want. You need to have a media kit in there. Media kit, what is that, you ask? A media kit is what shows why you should be the one to review that book. It is how many followers you have, their engagement rate with your accounts and platforms, how many views you get if you're a blog or YouTuber, your posting schedule so they know how consistently you are when posting, so they know you're going to actually promote and post their book. You need to link all your accounts that you're going to be promoting the book on, as well as I like to link my last review of a book or my best review of a book, so they can click on that and see if your reviews are worth sending a book to. With engagement, you need to say how many people usually view it, how many likes you get, and how many comments you get. Without these, they're not going to know how effective your promotion skills would be, and they won't think you're a good promotion tool for the book. Doesn't matter how many followers you have, but if you have high engagement with 200 followers, they're gonna love that so much. It shows you engage and you're gonna be able to promote this book efficiently. With this method, it isn't 100% foolproof. You might not get the book you asked for, you might never ever get a reply, but you might not get a reply and get the book in your mail the next day. You put your postage address into the media kit as well. They can send you the book without replying and they're like, oh, easy, done. You might not get a book in return once you send an email, but you're just gonna keep trying. I usually request 4 books at a time, so that if maybe 3 of them are knocked off, at least I get one of those books. Just do as many as you can possibly can. ARCs are a great way to boost up your credibility in the Bookstagram, Booktube, book blogging scene, so I really think it's a good idea to start requesting ARCs. Okay, so this is what I've written. I'll put it on the screen like here, but I'll just read it out. So I've said, dear company, I hope you're doing well. My name is Taylor. I'm a passionate fantasy, young adult and contemporary book blogger reviewer from Australia. So make sure you put your country so they know where they're sending it to. I'm writing it to request a copy of the book by the author. I absolutely adore this book, this author, this series, and can't think of anything better than receiving an ARC of this novel. I have a major interest in fantasy, science fiction worlds, and my preferred genre would have to be anything to escape from reality, so I turned to fantasy to help with that. So you say a bit about your reading habits, what you enjoy reading, so they can get to know you a little bit more. As I love the author and her previous books in current series, I feel like this book would be an awesome read and a great book to review. Say you why you want to read this one. That makes them really like, oh, she's passionate, they're passionate, I'm gonna send this book and we're gonna get a really passionate review from them. And then I say I regularly post on my Bookstagram around 4 posts a week and I typically receive 100 likes each. This is my Instagram link. See, that's a bit of me plugging my media kit. I've been blogging on Instagram for this many years and I try to make sure my reviews and comments are as honest as possible. I also have a book which I've recently done a review on. I link my blog and a separate link of the review. It has a couple of reviews already on there which I'll link here. So I link 2 more reviews on there. My Instagram statistics are this many followers, this many likes on the post. I also started reviewing on Goodreads. This is the link to my Goodreads. My mailing address is blah blah blah. Thank you for your consideration. Kind regards, Taylor. Super easy, super straightforward, and that's the same format for every single email I send, and 7 out of 10 times I've gotten the book because I've got contacts within the Bloomsbury Publishing Company, which is where I usually request books for. Next thing you can do is online programs. With these you make an account and then you link your blog or your reviewing space, and then you can start requesting titles through the online program website or through their email. Some things you can do this with is library thing. Not really a fan with this one because it doesn't really work half of the time in my opinion. I've never got a book off there at all and it's really difficult. NetGallery. I really like NetGallery. Very easy to use. Great for beginners. Mostly ebooks. I don't think they do print books. I've got quite a few ebooks from there for my Kindle, my phone. Definitely recommend that. It's super easy for beginners. And Edelweiss, I don't really know how to say the name, but I'll like put a thing here. It is also really easy to use. I think it's ebooks as well, but I haven't really got a book from there before. I just know of it and I've been on there before. And another way you can get ARCs is through blog tours. Essentially receiving books in exchange for reviewing the book at a specific time and date. It's also you promote the book until the date you post your review. So it's like companies where one Instagram will post their review on this day, then another person, then you, and you all promote the one book together. This also includes giveaways and book cover reveals in the blog tours instead of a review. It's just an exchange from a promotion. I haven't done a blog tour before. I find that a lot of them don't come to Western Australia, so it's a bit harder to get them, but oh well, I use the direct contact method the most. But if you have any questions, please don't be afraid to comment below and I will answer you. And my next post, how to write a book review, so it kind of links back to this post, so I might do that. I also have that up on my blog, Sloth Reading. If you'd like to check it out, how to write an awesome book review, please subscribe and check me out if you enjoy my videos so far. Yes, I am wearing this jumper again because it is amazing and I love it. Thanks, Chris. And yes, I'm wearing a shirt. Don't worry. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope that kind of answered your burning questions about ARCs. I think it's a bit short, but I don't know, I find it such an easy subject that a lot of people don't get sometimes. So I hope this helped. Please let me know if it helps you. And if you have questions, please comment down below. Thank you so much for watching and stay tuned.